Okay. Okay.
She wants to get in the middle.
Look at.
Hands.
Đây xuống
Put
đây.
your hand down.
1, 2, 3.
Look this way.
There we go.
Oh, very nice. Oh, very nice.
1, 2, and 3. Another one. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Closer. Okay.
Nó không bằng á, Dũng. Cho mà.
He done great. Oh, hurry! There's a line. Run! Yeah, hurry! Run! Run, please! Hiding from Miss Cowan. Hurry!
I heard a quote one day that said, "If you never try, you'll never know what you're capable of." Go Panthers!
Thank you, Arish. Now I would like to call Isabel Subia to the podium.
In first grade, we did things a little bit differently due to COVID. It was challenging at first, but very confusing in trying to do online sessions, but we all did our best. In second grade, we read amazing books like Wonder and Old Yeller. They are still some of my favorite books today. Even with all the plexiglass and masks, we still had a blast. In third grade, on the last day of school, we cleaned our desks with shaving cream. It was the coolest and messiest thing we did all year. In fourth grade, we did so many fun projects, especially the alliteration menus. In fifth grade, we had the best spring breaks, like walking around the classroom with a golden piece of paper on our heads. In sixth grade, Miss Oshide, the best teacher ever, made sure every lesson was fun and engaging. She even brought in guest speakers to teach us about Greek culture. Also, her taste in music is pretty cool. During my time here at Panorama, I've learned a lot of valuable lessons. Not only have I learned about math, science, history, and English, but I also have learned to be a good friend, a good team player, and a good caring panther. I know, I'm the best. I would like to thank all of the teachers, parents, staff, friends, and volunteers for helping me along the way. All of you have made a big impact on my life. I'll miss all of the amazing and fun things I was able to do here at Panorama, like lunchtime conversations and playtime with my friends, visiting the source room, and most importantly, listening to the Social Days playlist during independent time. In conclusion, I'd like to mention a quote I learned in Miss Cowan's class that perfectly describes Panorama. Some people look for beautiful places while others make the place beautiful. Thank you all for being here.
Now I would like to introduce one of your children's sixth grade teachers, Miss Penelope Hoshide.
Good morning, families, friends, and most importantly, our stellar sixth grade students. Today, we celebrate the end of a chapter and the start of a brand new one. Promotion is a big word, but really today is about remembering, recognizing, and looking forward. The student speeches got me. When I think back to the beginning of the year, I see nervous smiles, brand new stiff backpacks, and a group of students trying to figure out who they were going to be in sixth grade. But what you might not know is that I was nervous too. This was my first year at Panorama, and walking into a new community can feel overwhelming. But from day one, you all made me feel welcomed. You made me laugh, you asked me thoughtful questions, and you reminded me why I love teaching. This year was filled with learning, yes, math, reading, and writing, but also about ourselves and each other. We dove deep into ancient world history, explores the rise and fall of empires, built connections between the past and present, and asked big questions about responsibility and leadership. We worked hard on state test prep, STEM challenges, debates, creative projects, you name it, we did it. There was hard work in all subjects, but just as importantly, there were powerful classroom conversations about relationship skills, communication, and responsible decisions. You've grown so much. not just in how tall you are or how quickly you can solve a math problem, but in the way that you carry yourselves and how you care for each other. One of my favorite things about this group is how funny and kind they are. They made me laugh every day, and not just quiet giggles, but those unexpected, joyful laughs that make teaching such a gift. To the families and friends here today, thank you for your support, for your kind notes, and your trust in me. Your kids are truly something special. And to the 6th grade students, thank you for showing up and trying most days. And letting me be just a small part of your journey. As you head off into middle school, remember this. You do not have to be perfect. Just be curious, be kind, and be yourselves. Ask questions, speak up, think critically, make space for others, and when things feel hard, and they will sometimes, show them on, and know that you have already shown how brave people you are. So today we celebrate not an ending, but a beginning. You are ready for what comes next, and know that I am so proud of you. Congratulations, 6th grade. Now go do amazing things.
Thank you, Ms. Yoshide. Now I would like to call Lexi Irwin to the podium.
Hi, my name is Lexi Irwin. Looking back on my dreams in kindergarten to 6th grade and those memories that shaped my instinct. I remember the excitement of my very first day of school, nervous to meet new friends who would soon become important part of my life. I will never forget the school field trips, class parties, and the teachers who encouraged me to do my best. I will always remember core memories throughout elementary school, but one of my favorite memories was after ed. I'd always see the big kids go away for a week, and in the blink of an eye, we were the big kids going after ed. I realized that it went by way too quick, after ed and elementary school. I have grown in the friendships I've made along the way. I want to thank my family and my friends, old and new, that have helped me through the years. Just remember, once a Panther, always a Panther.
Thank you, Lexi. Now I would like to call Ariane Kazamzadeh to the podium.
Good morning, Panorama Panthers, families, and staff. My name is Ariane Kazamzadeh from Miss Hoshidi's class. We thank you all for attending our promotion as we move on to middle school. I'm going to share my journey throughout my years here at Panorama Elementary School with you. I remember coming to Panorama about 7 years ago. It was a totally new experience and there was lots of unfamiliar faces. And it made me nervous knowing I wouldn't have my family to hold my hands when things got scary. However, I didn't realize my peers had the same feelings. Our teachers and staff were welcoming, and their presence kept me going. It wasn't so bad after all, I thought. Every day taught me something new, not just about school, but about being a better person. We all had to deal with challenges along the way, but every one of them made us stronger, and mistakes helped us grow. I would like to thank the teachers, staff, and parents who supported me throughout my journey. Each and all of them had their own advice, and all of them pushed me to be the person I am today. I would like to acknowledge my friends and peers who supported me and had my back for all these years. Moving forward to middle school, I know things won't be as easy as it was in elementary, but I hope the staff and students there will be just as welcoming and kind as the ones here at Panorama. I'm not certain what the future holds, but that's okay. All I know is that we've made it through this chapter together, and I'm ready for tomorrow. It's important to remember, even small steps move you forward.
Thank you, Ariane. Now I would like introduce another sixth grade teacher, Mrs. Christy Gwaltney.
Okay, we'll see how I do. Good morning, students, families, and the wonderful Panorama staff who are truly more like friends. Welcome, and welcome to my fifth graders over there. And to all of you wonderful sixth graders. I've had such an amazing year, especially for my last year. Today we gather to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our sixth graders as they prepare for the exciting adventure of middle school and beyond. Standing here, I'm truly filled with gratitude, memories, excitement, and a little bit of how did we get here so fast. It's bittersweet after many rewarding years of teaching. I am so thankful that I chose this as my career, my second career. The kind letters and words from students and parents over the years have kept my heart full, reaching my happy tears quota for a lifetime. I can't imagine a better way to retire than knowing you made a difference in someone's life. The ceremony not only marks your promotion, but the close of my teaching career. I feel incredibly blessed to be retiring with you as my final class. Each of you is unique and so special, supported by amazing families. As I look forward to our beautiful lake house in North Carolina and becoming a first-time grandma in a couple of weeks, I sometimes wonder, what am I still doing here? But truthfully, I won't miss the joy of teaching, helping you grow, learn, and being sure that you leave my classroom feeling happy, seen, and loved. When you all arrived in sixth grade, it was like stepping onto a dock for the first time. Maybe a little wobbly, maybe a little nervous, but ready for adventure. Together you learned how to work as a team, how to stay steady, and how to move forward. Together, the work you produced was top quality. You kisses consistently amazed me. I would actually, and this is the truth, smile when I graded my sixth graders' papers because they are so amazing. And I'm so incredibly proud. And what amount of state testing has come in for the sixth graders who are in my class, they have all exceeded standards. So here's to you. Now, as you prepare to leave sixth grade, you're about to explore a bigger lake. You see this theme here? Yeah. Okay. Middle school. There will be new adventures, new friends, and yes, sometimes bigger waves. You might feel unsteady at first, but remember, you've got resilience, courage, and a whole crew of people cheering you on. And if you ever feel lost, just remember what you learned here, how to support each other, how to stay steady when things get choppy, and how to enjoy the ride, even if you don't know exactly where it's going. For me too, this is a big new adventure, but I will always carry the memories of our time together. A few standouts: outdoor ed, when you were all singing songs led by a few of you guys. By the fire pit having s'mores. Our Pipper airplane competition, talent show where I got choked up seeing you all as littles. Our leprechaun trap, where they had honestly very serious debates about the size of a leprechaun to make sure that they caught him. Our mixtures, changing colors, temperatures, the great gift bags and crafts we had at every party, thanks to our incredible room moms. Greetings, them every morning at the door and seeing your happy faces, it just reminded me that the world is still a good place. I loved our persuasive essays and the debates that ensued after that. You spoke with intelligence and passion, so keep listening, keep discussing, and keep making the world a better place. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support, kindness, and the privilege of being a part of your lives. I will miss you dearly, but of course I'm excited for what lies ahead. Please keep in touch. I love hearing from former students and cheering on your successes. It truly keeps my heart full and gives me a reason to look at my email inbox. Panorama has really been my second home. These teachers and office staff, they will be my friends for a lifetime. And I'm certain of this. And to the families who are finishing their journey at Panorama, and I know that's a lot of you here, what a legacy you've left.
I'm so grateful to be a part of your family's story, and I see many former students here also, and I really love seeing you again. But life is about growth and change, so here's to new beginnings, to family, to lifelong learning, and to always finding a pontoon boat full of friends ready to share the ride. Stay curious, kind, brave. Remember, every step you take is part of you becoming the amazing person you're meant to be. As Confucius wisely said, wherever you go, go with all of your heart. Thank you for being a part of my journey. I'm so lucky to have been part of yours. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Now go make some waves.
Thank you, Mrs. Gwaltney. And let's give Mrs. Gwaltney one more round of applause.
Good morning, Panorama students, families, and friends. My name is Nolan Cowan, and I've been going to Panorama for basically my whole life. As you all probably know, my mom teaches 4th grade here, so I've been coming to visit her since before I was 1. What an amazing journey it's been. Looking out at all of your faces, I see so many smiles, so much excitement, and maybe just a little bit of nervousness about what comes next. But most of all, I see a group of incredible individuals ready to take on the world. Looking back on the journey, and when it all started on the first day of kindergarten, it was different than just visiting my mom's class. I was surrounded by people I didn't know and hadn't spent any time with. Now I am here standing today, 7 years later, next to some of the very same people who I can happily call my friends. Our time here at Panorama has been a time of learning, growing, and glowing. Thinking back to all the memories we've made together, those are the moments that have kept us together. As we move on, let's promise to keep these friendships alive. They are special. It's not just about what we learned from the textbooks, though. We have certainly learned a lot there, too. We've learned how to do school online, work together on projects, how to be patient when things get tough, and how to bounce back when we make mistakes. These are the life lessons that will stick with us, helping us as we continue to grow. Every day, we've walked into the school with a chance to discover something new.